Hey ladies and gents, before we begin I'd like to remind you, if there are any videos you'd like to see me make, put a comment down below and I'll see if I can't get you the content that you guys want. With that out of the way, let's talk Ghost Recon. I seem to be seeing two kinds of opinions about how the gameplay should be as of late. While Ghost Recon Wildlands' recent PvP expansion, titled Ghost War, has received an update fixing the abuse of thermal optics by limiting them to drones only, the topic of thermals brought about excellent contesting points that demonstrate this split I've seen in the Wildlands community. You will, however, be seeing Ghost War footage recorded prior to the recent game update. Now, here's a brief comment in reply on the topic of thermals I came across on Reddit. The issue is, it takes a lot of strategy out of the game when it turns into find hotspot and fire. I can literally be hiding in a bush somewhere where you'd only be able to see me if you were right next to me, then bam, spotted. I'm not against thermal being in the game, I am against whatever its current state is. I don't feel it should be active when aiming down sights. That was Hondo's original comment. Omados Fecal replies with, I understand what you're saying, but the issue you're having is not with thermal being how it is right now. The issue you're having is you want to hide in bushes and still be in cover when there's a game mechanic to counter exactly that. This doesn't fit your playstyle, so you want it removed. It's not a balance thing, there's a perfectly valid solution to thermals. It seems you just don't want to use it. Moral of the story is, stop hiding in bushes. They're concealment, not cover. You can read more from the comment thread by clicking the link in the description below. The divided opinion on thermals shows a split opinion on how the game should play out. A style that's closer to Rainbow Six Siege or other shooters, where people need to move, shoot, be quick, and have typical arena-style counters and balances. The other side, and I should note there is always a gray area that many might fall into, wants gameplay more reminiscent of, say, Airsoft or Milsim games. This is the style I want, and will voice my defense of it here. Personally, I'm tired of all the shooters out there that play out as just another tactical shooter with everyone running around with their cool gadgets and their crazy looking outfits. I was ecstatic at finally seeing a console game that rewards patience, where camouflage matters, and would replicate that intense game of the hunts you can find in like woodland airsoft. I like trying to find enemy players in the wooded hillsides. That fear of them seeing you, but you not seeing them. No other game has that on console. Very few PC games pull it off with the quality of Ghost Recon Wildlands. In other games, it's they see you, you see them, whoever pulls the trigger first and has the best recoil control wins. Battlefield can get close, but in older Battlefield games, player models are too gray to blend into anything, and in Battlefield 1, too many people and constant chaos make the hunter and hunted feeling dissipate into a fast-paced shooter. In Rainbow Six Siege, it's about intelligent positioning, but it's too close quarters and no woodlands, so it just plays out as a tight gameplay of insta-kills. It's still a high-danger game, but there's no hiding besides behind big, solid objects. And it seems a portion of the people here want to turn this game into another one of those. There are few things as satisfying to me as lying down in a bush, trusting your camouflage to conceal you, waiting for a group of enemies to pass, then turning around and lighting them up. It introduces gameplay requiring a sharp eye, smart movements, and teamwork to counter hidden enemies. My knowledge of different camouflages, how they work, in what situations are they best, how to hide appropriately, how to move without getting spotted, how to move with a team to smoke out enemy players, all finally comes to use here. That's not to say I don't want 100% jungle monotony. I like that some urban areas and maps have large enough buildings and acreage that a sniper cannot get a view of the whole town, and I like that some maps do have that. So what am I trying to say here? I like that concealment is finally a valid use in a shooter. I've been itching for this kind of gameplay ever since playing Arma 3 and DayZ way back in the day. I'm glad to see it finally done well by a AAA developer. I see some real potential here. If Ubisoft can keep this up and cater to that Milsim crowd that have nothing else to grind their teeth on for console, I think Ghost War will be quite successful in the coming months. That's all folks, disagree with me below or agree, whatever floats your boat. See you guys in the next video.